morning, super cool party people, and welcome back to day 6 of Vlogmas. I am at the theater. I have way too much energy and I'm not really sure why, but I guess I slept all right last night, so we'll go with that. It should just be a quick 4-hour shift today, which is great because I want to try to work on my pajamas a little bit more today. My mom's boyfriend and I discussed going and doing some stocking shopping / Christmas shopping for my mom either today or Tuesday, but I'm not sure. I think personally prefer Tuesday, but also my mom's off on Tuesday, so then that makes things a little bit more difficult. But in any case, I think this week is the week to decorate the Christmas tree and the house. We've started slowly. The spring decor is coming down. I put up some garland yesterday, so that's exciting. But for today, my plan is to just work quickly here. I need to check to see if my coworker finished sewing the seat covers. If she did, I will tidy up and clean that room like I discussed last night. And do my other tasks, but I'll definitely have time to do that today. Hello, good this morning, because I'll be done by noon. Anyways, I'm gonna have my breakfast drink and just get into the day. I have no idea what I'm doing today. It'll be fine. Alrighty, so I am currently done all my tasks for the day other than sewing. There is still some sewing left to do. My coworker did leave the 6 that I was working on, which is in parts exciting because I really want to finish them and know it was the last ones, but also I have to sew some more. So here's the situation here. I have these 6. They are all ready to just get the side pins in them and then the magnets. So that's what I'm gonna work on now, and soon we'll be done, and then hopefully I'll have time to peel this off and kind of tidy up our mess. Alrighty, and this is it. This is the last seat cover. 460 some odd seat covers later. We are done. I honestly don't know exactly how many we have because my coworker just cut and cut and cut. But with these last 2 magnets in here, everything is done. And that feels amazing. Bam. Bam. Okay, technically there is one more, which is in my coworker's office, but as I've mentioned several times, she started it all, and therefore it's only right that she should finish it all. So I am going to probably take my break now and then clean up this mess. I might even vacuum, depending, because I'm the worst, and I just throw thread onto the ground because I'm like, oh, I'll clean it up later. And so I do clean it up, but this is the situation. I always watch YouTube. I'm watching Eamon and Beck. They bought a cabin in the woods, and I'm all about that. Anyways, so I'm gonna clean up this. I will move the sewing machine into my coworker's office. I will rip that off, and maybe even peel all the thread off of here. It's really funny because sometimes I'll be walking through the theater and I'll just see bits of this thread around. I'm like, that must have come off of me somewhere along the way. Anyway, we're done. We're done. We're done. I'm gonna go have my break and then I will deal with this, and then I'll find something to do for the rest of my shift. But I think I'm gonna text my coworker right now and tell her we're done. Alrighty, I decided to just finish cleaning up because it's not gonna take too long here. Well, at least the table. There's so much thread, and there I can guarantee you, because this is the side that I've worked on, that floor is probably just covered in thread, much like that chair. Yes, it's bad. Anyway, go. And now I hope this is going to be as satisfying as I feel it's going to be. I'm going to peel the tape off. Okay, I hope it's gonna be easy to get off. It is not. So I actually texted my coworker, the one that started all the seat covers, when I was done. And she was like, oh, do you want me to come grab my stuff? Because I am downtown. And I was like, well, it's up to you. So she came and she grabbed the mat and she grabbed her sewing machine and she grabbed the last seat cover, which she's going to finish at home. And since she came, I'm a little flush because I have been busy. Look at this room. It's so pretty. I wasn't going to vacuum either. There was so much thread on the ground, but it's beautiful. There's the seat covers in the corner that have no home right now, but damn. We got a boardroom back. I'm gonna go now though because one, I only have half an hour left of work, so I should probably do some stuff, and two, my battery's about to die, but I will check in with you when I get home. Alrighty, I meant to change my battery. I'm sure it'll be fine. It is time for editing and eating. I have some princess zoodles, alphagettis, whatever going on here, and I'm gonna edit yesterday's Vlogmas. I did rough cut it a bit last night, like all the time. Apparently I really should have changed the battery. Okay, so like I was saying, I rough cut it all, like the time lapses and all that kind of stuff. Yesterday I got rid of the audio I didn't need, and so now I just need to open it up, render it, and I think I've got like, I don't know how many minutes. I have an amount of minutes left to do, so I'm gonna start on that while I eat my alphagettis and drink some water because we gotta stay hydrated, and yeah, should be a solid hour or so here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty unmotivated today. It is just after 4. I got yesterday's Vlogmas edited, and then while I was waiting for it to export, which was taking forever for some reason, I was like, I'll just lay down for a bit, and then I had like a 30 to 40 minute power nap, which obviously I needed, and I was like, I should work on my PJs, but I really don't feel like it, so I think I might not. I did just grab the chips to have a snack. These are the chips like that I got introduced to in Blind Channel, and I love them. Oh my god, my mouth is watering just thinking about them. Do you ever get that way? I mean, me specifically with salt finger chips. Anyway, I'm just gonna do some computer work for a bit, I think. I wrote a list. Will I do anything on this list? Oh, I can cross one thing off. I actually want to blog. That'd be nice. It's on the list. I will cross the one thing off that I have done. I will hopefully make my bed in a bit, but also like, I don't know if you've seen in like my time lapses of me making my bed, but it is such a pain to make a bed with a weighted blanket. And I think it's only because like my bed is enclosed on 3 sides. If it was like a normal bed and it was like, even if I had 2 sides open, I think it'd be a lot better, but because it's only one side, it's just such a pain. 30 pounds of a pain. Speaking of, I must be getting muscles, like, in my legs or something, because sometimes in the middle of the night I'll kick it off. Basically, my update with the weighted blanket is I enjoy it. Some nights I fall asleep under it, other nights I don't feel like it. It depends on how cold or hot I am. And like I said, some mornings I wake up and I have kicked it off. I never kick it off the bed. I usually kick it to this side of the bed, which is super convenient because then to get out I either have to like crawl over it or like move this 30-pound behemoth. But I am enjoying it. Am I sleeping better? I think so. I've been having a lot more dreams lately, but is that also just because I've minimized my caffeine intake? I don't know. Anyway, that's my quick update. Oh, and while we're talking about updates, these dudes. So I have had to charge them since I got them, but it wasn't like after a very short period of time, and I had to recharge them, so I think that's fine. The only thing that I noticed, which was a concern that I had, is I literally had my phone in my pocket today and my headphones on, and it like started to cut out a bit, so I put my hand over my phone in my pocket and it was cutting out like crazy. So maybe it's my phone, I don't know, but that's the only major issue I have, and normally it's only occasionally, but still. My other one, like I said, I could walk like forever away from it and it would be fine, but if that's the only problem, I'm okay with that. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to get into some computer work and eating those chips because they are calling my name, and I will check in with you hopefully with like a couple more things crossed off this list here. Okay, so let me get like the million things off of my person first. Starting strong. Okay, so it is about 5:30. I've been sitting at my desk because, and I haven't officially decided, but I've kind of decided that I want to continue on the different intro for every month next year. Just mostly because I just had such a fun time going through the footage for the last couple months. And so I'm like, it's December 6th. What's stopping me from doing the January vlog? I have all the footage. So that's what I'm working on. I picked out a song. I think I'm getting like super inspired creatively because I have access to all those new songs. And so I'm just like, what can I make? What can I make? So that's where I'm at. I haven't done, literally, I have not moved from this chair since you last saw me. I ate a little bit of my snack and I texted my mom, I'm like, what are we doing for dinner? And then she's like, I can pick something up on the way home. So A&W, I'm very excited. Anyway, I don't have any intentions to make my bed today. That's just gonna stay as it is. Really, the only two things that I would, three things I would like to do besides this is get a blog post up, get my agenda set up for next week, and then I have invoicing to do, which I actually have to do because I get paid for that. So that's usually an after dinner thing though. So I think I'm just gonna keep going through here. I think I'm almost through all the vlogs. I have so many vlogs. Wow. I vlogged every single day in January last year. It was also at least the start of me getting up early. So like I was getting up at 6 o'clock most days, and I'd get up at 6 and I would go downstairs, I'd get my breakfast drink, I'd come back up, I would like put this on and wrap myself in my blanket, and I would edit the vlog from like 6:05 till 7-ish, however long it took. And then I'd like put on makeup and get ready for the day, make my bed, and post a blog post too. And then I'd be ready to leave the house at 7:45 to go to work. Who was she? Who was I back then? Anyway, I keep toying with the idea of getting up early, but I think I only lasted like a month and a half, I want to say, before I just completely burnt out. But those hours in the morning were just so productive. I'm thinking though, with doing Vlogmas, I might continue to just post at like 4 in the afternoon, because then I don't have any stress. I'm not staying up stupid late to edit, so it can go up at 8 in the morning, nor am I getting up stupid early. And because I'm typically only working 4 hours, I'm usually off by noon, so then that gives me a couple hours to get it done. So I think I'm going to continue that through Vlogmas, and then maybe that'll be my new upload schedule, is I'll just post at 4 p.m. every day instead of 8 a.m. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that's where we're at. I'm just literally going through old footage here. This is how I do it. I go through and then I just like click, click, click. And then I have 2 lines here. So this top one is my B-roll, and then the bottom one is anything that has my face in it. Super exciting things, but yeah, I'm just gonna get back into this, get my music back going. I am listening to Little Mix's new album, Confetti. I love them, they're great, and yeah, back to work.
I used to dream of walks in the snow, a kiss underneath the mistletoe. I used to think that I wanted somebody on Christmas, I don't. Memories hang in holiday cheer, welcome me back every year. Why would I wanna be with someone else, wishing I could be here? Now that I'm home and I'm getting a little bit older, I'm not quite ready for
I'm tired. I think it's because I've been like staring at a screen for hours, but I just feel blah. Anyway, it is currently 9 o'clock. I had dinner. My mom brought home A&W, like I think I mentioned. It was delicious. And then I came up, I finished my January 2021 intro. What? And I just did the extra, and in between I did invoicing. So very, very productive, and I set up my agenda. So I'm feeling pretty good about things. I'm just trying to decide what to do now because it's 9 o'clock. I don't think I feel like sewing. But maybe I could pin the next part of my pajamas together. My hope is tomorrow to go to Fabricland at some point in the afternoon, get the elastic I need for the shorts, and then get the buttons I need for the shirt. And then hopefully maybe not finish it tomorrow, but finish it on Tuesday for sure. Like I want to work on it a bit tomorrow, but goal is to be completely done by Tuesday. It's the plan. So anything I do on it today would be helpful, but also, like I said, it's 9 o'clock, and do I really want to do any work? I don't know. Anyways, I'm feeling great at the productivity that I've had this evening, but there's just always something to do. I'm just so glad that things have like chilled out with mask orders and stuff. But what I need to really do is, like, I was making a list the other day, I think I mentioned, but I really need to evaluate what I need to make versus what I need to buy for Christmas presents. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 Christmas presents made, at least everything, 6. So that's good, but like I said, I gotta evaluate. But I'm gonna go for now and figure out what the heck I'm doing for the next little while. Maybe next time you see me, I'll just say I did nothing and I'm going to sleep. Who knows? Alrighty, so it is currently 11:30. I just wasted time screwing around in Photoshop and looking on Fiverr for like the last however long it has been since I picked up the camera, trying to figure out a new channel banner, I think, and also to get one of those subscribe graphics, because hey, you should subscribe. I always forget. Anyway, I'm about to climb under my pile of blankets there because I never bothered to make my bed, and put on probably some Brooklyn Nine-Nine to fall asleep to. I have to remember to bring my laptop in the morning, so I've written myself a note because I have to, I have a staff meeting tomorrow, and normally I could just exist in the boardroom and everybody would be there. But because of COVID times, it's all virtual, so I have to remember to bring my laptop. So I will do that, and I'll pack it up in the morning. Should I pack it up now? Should I at least unplug it now? I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyways, with that, I'm going to say thanks for coming along on today's adventure, and I'll see you tomorrow when we do very similar things. And good night.